and welcome back to my channel. And I'm gonna be doing another story time, of course. So boom. Once upon a time, when I was dating, I met this guy. His name was C. Now, y'all don't come for me in the comments, but this is like the OG story or when I started meeting men on POF as far as dating. So again, I could give y'all a time frame. This was back in 2016. This is like the real reason why I am single. And y'all gonna understand this was very traumatizing, but yeah, this is like, yeah. Let me get into it. So hold on, y'all. Let's get started. Now, if y'all are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the post notification bell so you do know when I post a new video. And yeah, and if y'all new here, get y'all little munchies and y'all little. Hold on one second. Okay. So this is the real reason why I've been single so long. I met this guy. His name was C. Fine brother. He was 5'8", 5'9", slim build. Not really what I'm used to dating as far as height wise, but he was 5'8", 5'9", slim build, brown skin, and had a little haircut. Very handsome fella. I met him online, but one thing that he did tell me in the beginning is that he was not looking for anything serious. That should have been a mental note to me. Like, he don't want nothing serious, you know what I'm saying? He's just basically one of those go with the flow type of brothers. So me, being me, you know, we're talking online. We exchange numbers. We're talking. Then boom. Within a month's time, we already in a full-blown relationship, y'all. Like, in a full-blown relationship. So let me lay out everything for you. So at this time, I was staying with him. I had my own job, I had my own car, but I was living with him temporarily. And this was back in 2016, if you need a reference, you know what I'm saying? This was back in 2016. And yeah, I was talking to him, I was dealing with him. I lived with him, and it was his brother and his brother's girlfriend that stayed with us as well. Just trying to paint a picture for y'all. So everything was going well. I just noticed that he was not like, I'll just say like, he wasn't what I thought dating was, if that makes any sense. We went out a lot. The times that we did not, let me take that back. We didn't go out a lot, but when we did go out, I would walk behind him. I would walk in front of him, but never beside him. I was like, dang, like, you don't even want to hold my hand? Like, he didn't show no signs of PDA at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he would just be walking like, you know, I'm the man and da-da-da. And to me, when people do that, I feel like they want to be single. Like, they're acting single. Like, when you're out in public and you're with your missus or you with your mister, you know, it ain't nothing wrong with holding hands or anything like that. But that was a red flag to me, and I should have, you know, cut it off then. But that was just one little thing, you know, back then. And also I remember like it was yesterday, we were, when we did date, we didn't really do anything. Like, we stayed in the house. And don't get me wrong, it was nothing wrong with being inside of the house, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we did do stuff, we were just always at his family's house. He came to my family house like once or twice. But we never really did anything. And I just noticed, like, within this particular relationship, if you want to call it that, like, he always wanted me to be inside the house. Like, we didn't do anything. We didn't travel. We didn't do nothing. And like, this is 2016. So my mindset then, of course, is different than it is now. And I just remember like how he was as far as his personality. He was a Gemini and I'm a Scorpio. Don't come for me in the comments, but he was a Gemini. And you know how they be saying that Gemini has like two sides to them. Like, they have two sides. And I'm not really big into like the horoscope thing, but like with him, it just made sense or whatever. Like, I know that for an example, like I said, I used to live with him. Every morning this man accused me of cheating. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm so serious. Like, he accused me of cheating, like, no matter what. Like, I wake up, he accused me of cheating. This is one morning, I'll never forget, I woke up, you know, getting up, getting about to go wash my face and everything like that. And I just threw some sweatpants on. Mind you, his brother stays there. So I'm being respectful, you know what I'm saying? I put my little sweatpants on or whatever. And he told him, "Oh, you throwing them sweatpants on because for my brother, da, da, da." I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they're sweatpants. Like, I have a shape. I can't help that they fit the way they do. Like, they're not like super baggy and they're not super tight either. You know what I'm saying? So they're just like comfy. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, see. Like, I go in the bathroom, you know, wash my face, brush my teeth, you know, the stuff that you do in the morning time. And he's talking about I'm putting at that time I was big on wigs. I was putting my wig on and, you know, like getting myself ready for the day. He told me, "I'm gonna have to watch you. Women like you, I'm gonna have to watch you." And I just never understood what he meant by that. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, what is he talking about? And I'm just like, whatever, whatever, whatever. So the day goes on and I go out to the store, like to the Food Lion that was near, you know, the house or whatever. And I go shopping, pick up a few things or whatever, and I see this guy. This guy, his name is Kevin. That's not his real name, but his name is Kevin. And you know, back then they used to do like the DVDs, you know, the movies and stuff, and like so they'd sell like that was basically out in theaters. They would sell them on DVDs. So I was like, oh, he was like, "Yo, you want to get some DVDs?" I was like, "No, my boyfriend not even with me, so I can just take your card." He was like, "Yeah, for sure. Take my card and just give me a call. And when, you know, I'm mobile, I can pull up and bring y'all movies or whatever." So I was like, okay, cool. So me, how I do, if I get people's card, usually I just put it in my cell phone. I'm like, okay, Kevin, and I put like DVD beside it or something like that. Whatever, not thinking of it. So I'm in there getting like the essentials, like, you know, bread and just stuff for the house or whatever that we need. So I pull up back to the house or whatever, and he's like busting the room. It's Kevin. Who the F is Kevin? And in my head, I was like, how does he know that a guy in my phone is named Kevin? Just blew my mind. I'm like, well, and then off the top of my head, I'm like, well, it's a guy that I met at the store and he does DVDs. And he was like, you know, "Do y'all want DVDs or are you interested in getting DVDs?" And I was like, "I will take your card and me and my boyfriend will let you know, if we want some movies." He was like, "Oh, hell no, give me your phone. Let me call him right now, call him." So I hand him my phone. I'm not fighting because I didn't do anything wrong. Give him my phone. He like, "Yo, what's up, Kevin? Yo, don't call my girlfriend phone no more. Whatever you selling, she don't want it. If she want to run a business, I can run a business for her." Da, da, da. Like, he's just going off. Don't even make sense. I told him it was a DVD guy. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Why are you acting the way that you acting? Like, come on now. So he's yelling at the dude on the phone, telling him, "Don't ever call her number no more." Da, 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 da. Mind you, I just say to them, and the dude was like, "All right, bro, you got it, you got it, you got it." So he hung up the phone, right? He looked at me talking about something. "Oh, you trying to bring diseases to the relationship? You trying to cheat on me?" I'm like, "See, are you serious? Nobody's trying to cheat on you. Like, what are you talking about?" And so he's like arguing and fussing. I'm just letting him go off on me or whatever. And I remember I had my keys and like some stuff in my hand, and he knocked it out my hand. I'm just like jumping. I'm like real fearful because I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, it is not that serious. It really isn't that serious. And he was like, "Get your SHIT and get out." I was like, are you serious over the situation? What did I do? I got my shit and I got out. So I'm packing my little bag or whatever, packing it up, grab my keys, put it on my arm. Mind you, at the time, he ain't had no car. So I packed my little bag, walked up to the door. His brother and his girlfriend and his other cousin was over there at the time. I don't remember his name. We gonna call him Jay. They were all over there, I guess was chilling or whatever. And so I packed my stuff up and I walked out the door and he come charging behind me like he crazy or whatever. Tell me something, "No, what you doing? What you doing? You told me to get my you told me to get my shit and go. So I'm about to go. What are you talking about?" And then they at the door like trying to hold him back. I'm like, I'm done. I'm about to go. He told me to go. So I'm leaving. They holding him back. He like, "No, no, no, let go of me, let go of me. I'm trying to talk to my girl." "No, I want your girl a few minutes ago. You talking about I'm cheating on you over a number from a DVD guy? Like, are you serious?" All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to my car, still going to my car, unlock the door, get in, start my car. This man hops on the car, bro. This man hops in my car. I'm like, see, get off my car. Get off my car. What are you doing? He's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. I'm going to call the cops on you. You can call the cops on me but you're the aggressor right now. What you calling the cops on me for? I'm trying to tell you, it did not make sense. Eventually, he got off my car and I drove off. And I went and got me a little telly. And it was like a little efficiency. I know y'all remember the little efficiencies that had like the little, the kitchen and everything in it. I went to one of those or whatever. Let me get a quencher for this one. Tell y'all what dumb stuff I did. Fast forward to the next day. What y'all think I did? I took him back. He got a ride up to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. We really didn't like come to a solution or whatever. He was just like, I don't like that. Don't do it again. Da-da-da type stuff. And I'm just like, you're very insecure. Like, because I didn't do anything. But okay, I got you, Bookie. So yeah, he had got a ride up to the telly that I was at. And then we went back to his spot. And I'm walking through the door and I felt like everybody was looking at me like his people was over there. Well, of course, his brother was over there and his brother's girlfriend. They were there, but it was some more people over there. And they're like, dang, bro, what you got going on? She back again, bro. You, I don't know, bro. You must be, you know what I'm saying, laying it down. Why she back? And I got my head down like, I cannot believe that I'm back over here again. But this is the last straw, I'm telling you. This is the last time I'm going to be over here. But yeah, so I unpacked my stuff and, you know, go about my day or whatever. Like, he just started acting weird within the relationship. Like, a lot of stuff, like I said, were red flags. Mind you, like I told you, I don't know how he knew that I had that dude phone number in my phone. But the next day, him and his brother got into it. They in the house, they bumping heads or whatever. They bickering and fighting. And I'm just like trying to calm C down. And then his brother's girlfriend trying to calm him down. And they going back and forth. They're like, I don't know why you got this girl over here. Like, you really want to be with her. Like, bro, you're not even like that. Like, I'm just listen to them go back and forth. I'm like, dang, or whatever. He, you know, ratting his brother out or whatever. But I'm listening. He's like, yeah. He's like, no, I care about her. I really do care about her. And so he go to his phone and show, like, he's showing some stuff to him, like, telling him, like, how much money he got. He got this, that, or whatever. In my mind, I'm just like, you showing all this money you got or whatever, but you ain't never take me nowhere. You don't be taking me nowhere or nothing. I remember this man, he used to do tattoos. He did tattoos on himself. And I thought that was pretty dope. But I know one time back then, we was at the flea market. I don't know if y'all remember the flea market. And I went in there just looking around or whatever. I think I had bought me like 2 purses or whatever. It was around tax time. Mind you, it was tax time. So you should have your taxes too, just like I had my taxes. This man talking about can you buy me this tattoo machine? And me, I was like, I don't have no money to buy that tattoo machine. But in my head, I know I had the money, but I'm not about to waste some money on no tattoo machine. And he was like, no, I know you got money. I know you got money. And I was like, how you know what I got in my account? But it didn't ring no bell at that time. I was just like, all right, well, I'll get it for you. Just go ahead and get it. He was all happy. And, you know, when he got home, he was using the machine. He was all happy and stuff. And I was like, okay, you know, I did my little good deed for my boyfriend that day. Got him a little tattoo machine. I ain't think nothing of it. But let me rewind or whatever. Like, and I found out that he had a tracking device on my phone. Now, a tracking device on your phone, they can see everything. They can see your account. They can see who you talking to, who you texting. They can see anything that you see in your phone. Kind of like you screen sharing now? Like, kind of like you screen share. Like, if you screen share on your iPhone, it's kind of like that. They can see everything in your phone, like everything. So, how I found out he had a tracking device on me was we had got into it on Valentine's Day. This was right after I had got my taxes, like right around the time I got my taxes in February. Everything was good. It was a good day, you know. We got into it that night. And he was saying some little slick stuff or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this no more because you always argue with me and you know what I'm saying? You always argue with me and you don't be trying to come to a solution. Like, you always blaming me for every single thing. Like, why are you blaming me for everything? Like, that's weird. And I don't like it. And it was this one time he had to work Valentine's night. I'll never forget. He used to do HVAC. And I used to go with him on his jobs. Like, You know how some girlfriends, I don't know, they probably don't do that no more. Or some people do that. Let me know. Like if you have a boyfriend and he works HVAC, sometimes girlfriends, they ride with them. At that time, I wasn't working a lot. I was working part-time. So I was, I used to ride with him or whatever to go to jobs. And then I found out that at the jobs, he was getting food from women. They were cooking for him and everything. Like, I don't know, should I have felt some kind of way or not? But they were cooking for this man and everything. Mind you, oh yeah, before this happened, the night that I found out that he had a tracking device on me, I had found a black book. Like back in the day, not back in the day, back in 2016, he had his phone with him, but I know when I used to be at home sometimes alone, he used to leave stuff laying around. And I found a black book and I opened it up and there was a whole bunch of numbers like with nicknames from girls. And I was just like, wow, this man is really a player, like for real. But you know what I'm saying? Me being naive, I just brushed that off as well. But the night of Valentine's Day or whatever like that, he had a job. He told me he had a job. And he told me that he had to go and look at I don't know, it was probably like their sewage line or something. Was it their sewage line? Something dealing with their water or something like that. And I was like, okay, cool. When I was asking how long it was going to take him, he was like, that's going to be nothing but an hour because he was doing like a quote. I was like, okay, cool. I'll stay at the house or whatever. He didn't want me to come or whatever. And I was like, why you want me to come? He's like, it's only going to be an hour. I'm not going to be there long. So I'm like, okay, cool. So fast forward, it's like he left. Let me give you a time frame. He left at like 6 in the evening. He didn't get home till like 12. So y'all do the math. He left at 6 p.m. He didn't get home till 12. Then he had his phone turned off the whole time. Let me say that to y'all again. This man had his phone turned off the whole time. Let it be me had my phone off. He would have blew up. But he had his phone off the whole time. I couldn't text him or call him. I was calling him. I was trying to text him and everything. Like, I was just making sure he was okay. One, and then two, in my head, I'm just like, I hope this man is not out there doing something he's not supposed to be doing. I'm calling, text, no answer. He finally turns his phone on at 12:30, talking about some, hey, babe, I just got finished with the job. I was like, you told me it was going to be an hour. Oh, yeah, well, I had a few other things that I had to check, or whatever. And I was like, okay, see, whatever. I'll see you when you get here. So he comes in immediately, like, and I don't jump on him as soon as he comes in the door or whatever, but when he comes in the room, in our room, I'm like, so where have you been all day and why your phone been off? He was like, I've been working. I was like, I get that you've been working, but usually you communicate with me what you're doing throughout the day or whatever, or, and today it was a little different. Oh, you tripping. I'm about to hop in the shower. I don't got time to hear all this or whatever. I'm like, okay, maybe I am tripping. Maybe I'm doing the most or whatever. Like, I don't know. And so he gets out the shower, and he starts working on like proposals because he had a business of his own as well, like proposals and different stuff like that. And like me, women who are, at home, they've been at home, they want to, be around their man or whatever. This man, I'm, trying to like kiss on him, hug on him because I haven't seen him all day. He's being like all distant and stuff like that. I'm just like, what's up with you? No, I gotta work. I just gotta work. I got so much paperwork I gotta do. Mind you, this went on for 3 days. It was that night and 2 days after that. I'm just like, why are you acting like that? Like, what's up? I just been real tired and real busy. I'm just like, no, this man doing something. Like, he's really doing something. But like, I didn't really think anything of it, but he used to be on the phone with his baby mama at night and stuff like that. But I used to catch him on the phone and he used to talk about something. Oh, we're just talking about the kids. No, that's just weird to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, now that I think back, I'm making all these mental notes. Like, I'm making all these mental notes, which are red flags. Like, I was really sprung and dumb for him. Like, I really was. Like, I really was. I was really sprung for him. But I remember waking up the next day and I was getting ready to go to an interview and like I was getting dressed and he's like, well, who are you getting cute for? I'm like, I have an interview. And he was like, so where are you going? What's the address? I'm like, it's out Virginia Beach. And I didn't give him the exact address, but I'm just like, it's out Virginia Beach. It's at an office. Like, he's like, all right, you better be there. Like, What are you talking about? Like, you're projecting. He was projecting hard as heck, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, like, he was projecting hard as hell. But I went to my interview. Everything went good. That day, I didn't find out if I had the job that day, but I came back to the house, and we were just chilling and stuff like we normally do. And he started an argument, and I'm just like, I can't do this no more. I really can't do this no more because we always arguing. What are we arguing about? Why are we arguing? Like, what are we arguing for? I don't get it. Like, everything was going so well, except for these 3 days when you was acting funny and you won't, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing your boyfriend duties, I'll just say, like, what's up with you? It was just weird. Like, out the blue, he was just starting an argument. And I'm like, you know what? See, I can't do this. I don't have time. So I called my homegirl up. We gonna call her Erica. I call her. I'm like, hey girl, like, can I come stay with you? Cause like, see, he's tripping. He just been acting funny and we're, real weird or whatever. I'm in the other room talking to her and he's in the kitchen or whatever. And she's like, yeah, girl, you come, just pack your stuff and I'll she sent me her address or whatever. And so I packed my stuff up or whatever. He like, where you going? Where you going? I said, I'm leaving. I said, I can't do this no more. Like, I can't. This is real toxic. I said, I care for you, but like, I don't want to be in this no more because like, I can't do this. And then so he starts yelling, well, see, I was going to marry you. I was going to marry you and everything. You acting funny. You acting weird. Da, da, da. I'm acting funny and I'm acting weird. What are you talking about? And he goes to his phone. He's showing me the wedding ring and then he canceled the delivery for it or whatever. I forgot how much the ring was. It was probably like $3,000, $4,000. Not expensive at all. So he was just showing me the ring. I'm like, that's nice or whatever. Like, but I feel like he used it as a manipulation tactic, a manipulation tactic. That's what I feel. And like, so I'm trying to get by him or whatever. And that particular day, he didn't chase me down. I got in the car or whatever. And, I went over to where my friend was. She was getting her a piercing. She got her tongue pierced something. So I went over there to where she was. So he called me and said, I know where you at. I see you at such and such piercing place. I'm looking like, yo, this dude is crazy. I'm like, I'm like, can you stop calling my phone? I do not want to deal with you no more and leave me alone. Hung up the phone. This man calling back, keep calling back to back to back to back to back, back to back. And then my homegirl answered the phone. Can you stop calling her phone? She's not interested in you no more or whatever. He said, all right, tell her I'm going to fix her, bro. I'm going to fix her. I'm going to find her. Like, he was saying all this stuff. He was threatening me. I had to literally get a new phone, bro. I had to get a new phone because he kept calling that phone. He was calling that phone like, I feel like he called that phone over 100 times trying to get in contact with me. Like, saying that he going to find me, he going to fix me and all this stuff. I said, okay. I made sure I got rid of that. I had changed, I don't know what else I did. I think I locked my cards and everything, but basically I changed my phone and everything like that. But when I found out that he knew my location and he was like telling me how much I had in my account, just like weird little stuff he was telling me. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with you or whatever. And I said, I'll be back over there to get my clothes. He talking about something, well, I'm going to wash them and I'm going to fold them for you. I said, no, I don't need you to do that. I'll just come get them. Like, no, I want to fold them for you. I was like, no, you crazy. You're really crazy. Cause I'm not doing that. No, thank you. Just keep the clothes. Keep the clothes. Like, it's too much. I can't deal. Like, that man traumatized me so much. Like, I was so skeptical to date. Like, and I'm still skeptical to this day because of the way he acted or the way that he carried himself. And I'm just like, what? Who accused you of cheating when you wake up, literally? I'm waking up. This ninja talking about somebody cheating on him. How about cheating on you and I'm right in the bed with you? Like, you're crazy. Like, what? I didn't like it, like I said before. But look to me deceiving. But he did tell me he was not ready to date. So I should have took that into consideration, like, but I didn't. And to this day, I remember he talking about he want to fly me out and stuff, and he want to do this and that one more time. I'm like, no, them days are over with. I know who you really are now. Like, when I was younger, I was like in denial. I was naive, and I was just listening to all the sweet stuff he was telling me and stuff like that to stay around. But he really wasn't good for me. But yeah, that was the story time of why I am still single to this day. So y'all stay tuned for the next video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.